I left that a little too long. Like that music. Hey, everybody. I'm Rick. Matt will be joining me in a second. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue, Blanc, Rouge. I'm wearing my headphones already because Matt will be joining me in a second. And I got it. Game's about to start. All that kind of stuff. So we got the game number 6. I want to say 6. Game number 6 tonight of the season. I always forget. I don't know why. Montreal is hosting New Jersey. We got Caden Primo in nets tonight. I don't know how that's going to look, but I wish the best to Caden Primo. And I'm just curious as to why they don't start him on against Columbus. Anyway, I wondered if Monty might be injured, and haven't said anything. I don't know what's going on with that. So we have that. David Savard out indefinitely with it's an upper body, but it's definitely his hand. He stopped a shot with his hand. So there's that. Another injury, 3 injuries in 5 games. 2 of them significant, 1 very significant. Let's see. Montreal leading the league in penalties. What else I got? This is the second of 5 games in 8 nights. So a busy. All 32 teams playing tonight. Gustav Lindstrom in the lineup tonight. He was called up on an emergency basis. Imagine until Gooley gets back, which should be any time, as they say. That's what they say. And that's it. I don't know what else to add there, but let's see who's here. We got a lot of comments already. Wow, a lot of comments already. What's with that? I keep saying it wrong. Wonderful in the room. Thomas. Bob's your uncle. Ghislaine. Hey, Ghislaine. Do stuff first. No worries, buddy. Troy. 5-3 Habs. Monahan. I'm only going to do this for a little while where I'll take your guesses here. Now that's because I did a preview video today. So that's why. I get it that you don't know when I'm going to do the preview videos, and I don't, but it might be a regular thing. I'm trying it out again. I used to do them, but all right. Hey, Frozen, how's it going, man? Good to see you. 5-4 Montreal. You need a goal scorer. First goal scorer. What's with this here? Taking my seat. Steal my grave if I wasn't in it. Bye. How's it going, bye? I didn't say that well the second time. No, I did my rolling already. I'm prepared for, yeah. Oh, that different. I'm sorry. Hey, Andre, how's it going? You were always wonderful. That's not what your wife told me, but okay. Sunny, beach time, weather, always. Jocelyn 6-5 Montreal. Evans, Quinn. Hey, Quinn, how's it going? Can't wait to see Stiff Primo play. You don't know. We don't know. Guy moves like he's made of stone. Well, let's see. 7:15 start time. Super strange. It's because tonight all 32 teams are playing and no team is starting at the same time. So no game starting at the same time in 15-minute increments. So that's why we're at 7:15. I didn't have that in my preview because I should have known. I acted like an idiot. But that's the reason.
When you get to be Rick's age, you have a few senior moments.
Yes, yeah. You have more than a few. How's it going, Drew? Feel sorry for you for your Oilers, man. Anyways, McDavid's only out a couple of weeks. Should be okay, but slow start over there.
Goaltending, I think, is going to be an issue. Defense, too. Like, at home, something's not clicking.
Hopefully it's just the early season.
Yeah.
And they'll get their shit together. T. Cree, how's it going? 6-4, New Jersey, Hughes' first goal.
Phil, why'd you have to already say that word?
Who? What?
Phil St. Laurent.
Oh, well, you just ruined that. So that ain't happening now, Phil. I'm not there yet. Roblox 5-2 New Hook. When we're gonna let me get the game on because
Monty's back in a Primo. Where'd you hear it was Allen?
Hey?
According to what I just saw on the TV.
Oh, I got
Primo's the backup. Or not Primo.
Monty. I got that from where I got with the lineup. So that's good. That answers that question that we were
Phil,
talking
stop
about.
saying the word.
Now. Right.
Oh, your audio just shit the bed.
What?
Oh, your audio shit the bed there for a second. You good now?
My audio shit the bed?
You're fine. You're fine right now. But if it was, for a second, it was weird. I don't know if you might have been too far away.
Could be. Oh, I'm down at the bottom. Good. I've got, that's what I got. My guess was 5-3. And I was very unimaginative for the first goal scorer. I took Jack Hughes. I couldn't think of anything. So I took Jack Hughes.
Be good for my fantasy team.
Yeah, I guess so. We'll see if he does it, though.
Yeah.
Unlikely.
Look,
usually it's just somebody that nobody picks.
Yeah, nobody had Barron last game.
Oh.
I still can't get over how much power he got in that snapshot.
Got a good shot.
That was a bullet.
They're rewarding him because supposed to be playing on first line with Matheson.
Yeah, I mean, he looked good. You know,
yeah.
And I'm looking for. I just want to see a competitive game tonight. You know, I just want to see him compete, work hard like he's been.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting a win.
And whatever happens,
miracles.
happens.
Yeah,
but as long as they're working hard,
if they can stay with them, and this game's decided, say late in the game, I'd be happy with that kind of, right?
Yeah.
Guru, how's it going, Guru? Good to see you as always, man. How about laying on that accent super thick for a minute? Matt, Phil wants you to talk Boston real thickly.
That's how I always talk.
Wicked smart.
Wicked smart.
All right. I did a preview video, so I don't have a lot, but I'll go over a few things, actually. Good thing I thought of it before the game starts.
Guru?
Let's see. Atlantic Division standings. Montreal in third in the Atlantic. Enjoy it while you got it, boys, because it ain't going to last long. And then if you look at the overall standings, which did it come up?
Nope.
Oh, I kept the wrong. Oh, damn it. I got to go load it. I kept the wrong one. Give me a sec. Where is that? Here's the overall standing. Look at that. 7th overall, Montreal Canadiens. Again, enjoy that because that ain't lasting. All right, so then we got go over the. I don't know how accurate these lines are for Jersey because they came out last night, midnight or something. So you got Hughes, Toffoli, and Meyer. Hischier, Palat and Bratt. Howla, Mercer and Holtz. McLeod, Lazar and Bastien. For Montreal, Suzuki, Caulfield, Harvey Pinard, Newhook, Anderson, Slavkovsky, Monahan, Pearson, Gallagher, Evans, Ulanen, Pizzetta. Same, I imagine, as last night. Defensive pairings for New Jersey. Game's about to start. Siegenthaler, Hamilton, Ball, Marino, Hughes, and Smith. And for Montreal, Matheson, Barron, Harris, Kovacevic, and Jackeye and Lindstrom. And we're about to have a face-off.
Hey, attaboy, Foos.
That quick.
Good win.
Got it in just in time.
Are we in time right now?
Are we? What time you got?
1946.
No, I haven't dropped the puck yet.
Oh, shit.
They dropped the puck now.
All right. I'll pause next stoppage. Woo!
Well, when there's a face-off, pause, and then we'll figure it out. We just got to wait till we're in line for me to start, or any of us to start doing.
Just happy Suzuki won the draw. The opening draw.
Quick grab there by the way, you should be waiting for a face-off, right?
I am, yep.
Okay.
Paused.
They just show the replay. Ooh, nice grab. That could have gone in if he didn't grab that.
That took a weird deflection. I know.
Okay, they're about to dropped. And whistle again.
Yep, I think we're right in time. Like as you said, whistle. They blew the whistle on my team, on my screen.
Well, at worst, we're a second or two.
But that's fine.
I'm sure that means we're behind everybody else.
That's why I I switch out of the comments because I don't want spoilers.
Oh yeah, comments. I forgot. I'm not in there. All right, there. I don't know. Let me see who won that. Let me see who won that.
Newhook.
Newhook won that. Okay, in the corner, Devils coming out with it, but given away at the red line to Slav. Slav sends it in, and that goes right out over the glass. I guess it's only defensemen when you're trying to clear it out of your zone. If it goes out without touching, is a penalty.
It's well, anybody. If you're behind, you're in your own defensive zone. But you're gonna be.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
your defensive zone.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Game.
You have to be in your defensive zone to do it right. Won by the Devils this time. Howell, I think, won the draw. Puck bouncing around the neutral zone. Habs send it in there off someone's glove. A shot. I don't know who that was. It looked like Galley. It was Galley. And here come the Devils. They break it out. Not cleanly. Was that Slav there?
No. That was
70. Pearson. Pearson.
The race.
Where's the puck? Pearson over his line. Loses at the red. Does he? It ends up in the behind the net of the Devils. From one side to the other, waiting for guys to change up now. The Devils are. The Devil, you say. Here they come. Stretch pass. Kind of misses his guy. Primo stops it, sends it up along the boards. Sort of giving it away.
It was a good play by Kovacevic to get up there on the stretch pass.
Where's the buck? Where's the buck?
Oh, Pez just got nailed.
Fighting for it in the corner now. Who's going to come up with it? 75 guys in the corner after the puck. Habs actually won the battle. They get it up, but they lose it at the Jersey blue line, and it gets knocked down by high sticks, so we have a face-off coming up. Where did I leave off?
Shots 3-0 in favor of the Habs so far. I'm going to say that they've come out. They're working hard. I'm liking a lot of the physical play.
So far, so good. I mean, it's so early.
No, it is. But but I'm liking the start.
Hey, Dennis, good to see you. Good way to 13 hours of work. That's a long shift. But go Habs go, man. Devils, no, we're not doing at some point we're cut off anyway. Sorry. I don't know. I guess Bob's Your Uncle's the last one. You got it in time. They hadn't started yet. Tea parties? What do you mean tea parties and then you ask cream pie? We're already talking about porn now? I guess that gives away that I've seen some porn if I know that cream pie is a porn term. Doesn't it?
I think it's just a sex term.
Not in my day, it wasn't.
Oh, well, yeah.
That was just sex. That wasn't, you didn't have a term for that.
Uh-oh. Oh, good defense. Whoever that was to break up that play. That was nice. Matheson. Whoa.
So we've got 3 minutes gone so far, by the way. Montreal with the only shots, 3 shots. No score.
Looks like they got Andy on the first line.
Is Andy on the first line? It's probably a shift. No, it's not. He's really.
It might have just been they were in between changes. I don't know.
It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I didn't think it looked like it either.
Newhook's out there though.
Yeah. So they were in between changes.
Well, why is
Caulfield? Jesus,
must have been
Primo. Good stop.
Yeah, good stop by Primo there. Some pressure here by the Devils. And Habs are going to clear it out. Here goes Newhook. Chips it into the corner, goes after it.
Look at
gets
that
there
foot speed. He's so quick.
Devils
I mean, he really is.
Devils give it away in their own zone. Will that cost them? We'll see.
Newhook's so quick on his skates.
The puck's bouncing around, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm really liking Newhook on this team.
So am I, man.
Oh. I wanted to slap the turn and rip that, but that's fine. Still got it in the ozone. Oh, that somehow got... Oh, I thought that actually ended up on the net. I guess technically...
I would have shot a tip right at the goalie. We got a save and a face-off coming up. It's not like a facial at all, Joe. Not at all.
Oh, God. Rick, just stop.
Not at all. Two different parts of the body. And listen, unless it's a weird-looking girl and her face is down there, I don't know.
Hockey, Rick, hockey.
Hockey. Oh, yeah, hockey.
It's a good positional stop by Primo there, though. Stayed square, stayed nice and firm.
So far, so good. Listen, so far, so good by Primo. Almost 5 minutes in now. Habs coming out.
Breakout.
That was Jack Eye. It was Jack Eye. Pearson sends it behind the net, but he kind of gave it away.
I think he had like a half a second ahead of me. That's fine.
Yeah, half a second, son.
Oh, Pearson, good keep. He got some height there. Somebody broke his stick. Pearson broke his stick.
Ooh.
Ah, God. Always a pet peeve of mine. If the stick's broken and it's in the middle of the ice, like why don't the referees just friggin' move it?
I don't understand that either. Oh! Scores!
Oh, yeah!
Who was that?
Justin Barron again!
Barron with the first goal. Boom!
Another rip.
What a nice play there. Nice. Barron showing he deserves to be on that first pairing. So Pizzetta fires again, and the rebound comes right to Barron, and he ends up with an open net. Beautiful.
Nice, accurate, powerful shot, too. I mean, had the right amount of speed on that, very good accuracy on that.
Yeah, goalie had no chance.
Just the awareness to be there, too, to be in that area for the rebound.
Their goalie, no chance on that. If he hits the net with that puck, the goalie has no chance on that. Happened too fast, and he one-timed it, so. Awesome. Montreal up 1-0. 6 minutes now into the first period. 7-2. That's the shot. It's a favor of Montreal. And the score's 1-0. Let's enjoy it while we can. Who knows what we're going to get tonight. It's a lot of hockey left. So don't count New Jersey out. That's for sure. But do like the way the Habs came out to start this game. I think we're going to get a goal against. I don't know when. We're going to find out how far behind we are. Everybody out there, you just put your TV on pause and wait for us to catch up. Wow. You sure it's 1-1? Someone put 1-1. I don't think it is. Hischer? When? Oh, now. It's going to happen now. Yep. Okay. Okay, so
oh, he's hurt too.
A pass right into the crease and a little tip in at the side of the net by Hischer. Who's hurt?
I mean, I thought he was down for a minute.
Oh. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. He pushed his pad in.
Yeah, they might look at that. Yeah, he skated right into the.
Is he? And now, if he was pushed into it, then it's good. If Hischier was pushed into the goalie, then it's good.
They're talking about it. I want to see a replay. I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, he wasn't pushed into him.
No, he was not. That goal might come back.
They're challenging it, I think. Challenge for goalie interference. Or was that what they call that? Pushing the pad in? I guess that's goalie interference, right? Who knows anymore what goalie interference is? Oh, that's going to come back. I think that comes back. That's you hear what he just said, Poulin. It's hard to judge when it crossed the line exactly, depending on the angles, but oh
yeah, no. That puck, watch. And this forward angle, watch where the puck is.
I see where it is.
The pad. That puck's not in the net. That puck wasn't in when Primo got his pad kicked. That puck was.
Oh, I see what you're saying. 100%. That puck was not in.
That puck wasn't in the net.
That's going to come back.
That should come back. Yeah, because if his skate doesn't hit Primo's pad, he's closing the 5-hole on that.
Yeah, I would think. Yeah, I mean that's interference. We're going to find out, and they already know. Don't look at the chat.
I'm not looking at the chat.
No goal.
No goal.
All right. Still 1-0. Yeah, as he just said, you got to get a couple of those breaks against the good teams, man. So good call by Marty to review that. They just showed Pizzetta on the bench with his eyes. Imagine what this guy eyes they look like if he does a line of coke. They probably pop right out of his head. Right, we're underway again. 12:50 left in the first. 8-2. The shots on goal for Montreal. 1-0 Montreal.
And look, I think that was a good call, right? I mean, if Primo's good, stop Primo was screened on that too.
Yeah, now they're saved there. So you're about 3 seconds behind me from 2, probably, from what I could tell.
That's fine. But no, but look, I think that was a good call. Because
that was absolutely the right call.
Like he couldn't make with his pad pushed out the way it was, he couldn't make a play in the puck.
He couldn't. That's right.
Couldn't make a play in the puck. And you, like I said, that front angle, you could tell that puck wasn't even close to going in when his
it wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't sure what you were saying about it, but yeah, that definitely hadn't gone in when his pad got pushed. 12 minutes left in the first, so we're 8 minutes into the first period. Aren't I good with my math? Shot. A one-timer from Kovacevic.
I got tipped.
Vanacek makes a save. Did it get tipped? I didn't see that. Imagine Barron had kind of not really a great preseason. He's been good since he came in. So you never know, eh? It's kind of how it went last season too. When he finally got up here, he was good right away. Joe, no, he's not on coke right now. If he is, that's his business. I don't know about it, and I'm not saying that he is. Let's just say that. Wait a second now.
And the other piece of
sorry. Go ahead.
Well, no, I was gonna say too, the other important piece of evidence there on the no goal call too was like COVID. You could tell Kovacevic didn't push him down at all. That was Hischier 100% himself.
He didn't
going right into premium.
Yeah, he didn't push him. Yeah, no, 100. That's 100%. Bob Zirkle, we were talking about this. There were a lot of scouts at the last two games. Who was the goalie? Allen. Why were there so many scouts when he was playing? So I don't think it's Primo really being showcased. Or they're thinking of trading Allen. They want to see how Primo handles this to help them make their decision. That's where we were just talking about it before we came on here, me and Matt.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to find out. I have a feeling there's a trade in the works. I mean, what they can't keep three goalies here. So I don't see that being that's not really sustainable. So I don't know. That's apparently there was an inquiry about Primo. That's why they didn't send him through waivers. Well, contenders, so maybe you're right, but I don't know. It's a puzzle. Why start Primo tonight and not Thursday against Columbus? Is Monty hurt? But Monty's backing him up, so Monty's not hurt. So I don't know. It's like a mystery. I'd like to solve it.
And Allen would have just played 2 games in 3 nights. So
yeah, Allen wasn't going to play in the back-to-back. No.
And but I think it's also a good idea to give him rest as a veteran. Just playing that 2 games in 3 nights, it's not a bad idea to give him rest with the amount of games that we got this week.
And with Primo, I believe he qualifies for a stint down, like for conditioning.
Conditioning, yeah.
So they could have sent him to Laval for conditioning and not go through waivers, but they did this. So I don't know. To me, it's weird. They did say he was going to get a start in the early part of the season, and just a weird game to choose in my mind. What would be coming back in to trade another goalie? Well, that doesn't really make sense, though, right? And you figure if a team is looking to get Allen, it's because they need a goalie and they don't have one to send back, right? Not one, anyways, that you're going to be starting in the NHL, I would think.
Oh, Jesus. Someone blew a tire. That's across. Oh, what a stop! Caden Primo! Holy mother of God!
Nice!
What a stop!
Wait a second.
He got that.
You were behind. How are you ahead of me?
I don't know. Wow.
How did that happen? Wait, that's not possible.
I don't know. What a stop by Caden Primo. Holy shnikes. That's going to be up there. That's going to be up there for save of the season so far.
Oh, yeah. Gets his glove on that.
It's got to be up there for goal of the season. Or save of the season, rather.
That's got to give him some confidence. Nice. Nice to see Primo make that save after someone just put him down. See? Oh, they can't keep doing this, man. That was Toffoli. He just missed. They can't give it away in the offensive zone like that, man. Like a couple of times already. more than a couple of times. Halfway through the first, here they come again. I mean, this is a good Jersey team. They're good, so.
Yeah, no, they definitely are.
And I've got to think, if they're it's pretty good pace, Montreal's going to be gassed at the end of this game, man.
They just got to calm it down, just make smart plays. Glad to see Primo make that save there. That's got to be awesome for his confidence.
Bob's your uncle. If that was the reason the scouts were here, well, there were 20 scouts. Yeah, the last game, although 3 from one team, but still, that's a lot of teams. I don't know. Whatever teams you figure need a goalie, they probably sent a scout. Also, it's got to be teams that could afford, if it's Allen, his almost $4 million salary. They got to be able to have the space. Monty ain't going anywhere, dude. Monty not going. If Monty was the guy, then Monty
That's not a penalty! Oh, for the love of Christ.
That's what they called?
They called a trip.
No.
I saw the ref. He went like this.
Like I said in my preview, bullshit calls. I wonder if Montreal leads the league in bullshit calls or not. Because the last game, Barron, I don't know who it was against, but Barron, he barely touched the guy's skates, pulled his stick away, and then the guy tripped. It was definitely not a trip. I think actually he pushed him a little bit, and that's why the guy fell, and it was tripping. And that's kind of what happened here. He pushed him down, not tripped him. Good point, Phil. He doesn't have to stop beach balls. Someone said Monty can't stop beach balls. Phil says he doesn't need to. He stops pucks. I like that. Yes, BL, bullshit calls. You want to argue that? 2 minutes for arguing. It's okay, T-Creek. You're allowed your wrong opinion. You're allowed to have the wrong opinion, and everyone's entitled to have the wrong opinion if they choose. It's buggy, anyways. You're allowed your opinion. He slew-footed the guy. He slew-footed him.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a slew foot. Okay, that's not a bullshit call. Okay, you feel better? The one I was talking about against Buffalo was. So that's the first power play, right? First power play for New Jersey, first penalty kill for Montreal in this game.
I know if Primo got a piece of that.
What do I think of all the injuries? I love the injuries, Anthony. I love them. What do you think? What do you want me to think about them? I mean, maybe. I don't know if they're going to trade Allen for. I don't know. I don't know what else it is that the signs point to. 30 seconds gone in the power play. 8 minutes to go in the first. It's a 1-0 game. Montreal up, and they're up 9-4 in the shots as well. And maybe one of us should do some play-by-play. Here comes Hughes over the line. He's got help with him. Oh, a one-timer was missed. I think that it was Bratt. He just flubbed that. Puck all the way back in the Devil's zone. They come up. Little drop pass. Of course there's a drop pass. But guess what? He dropped it to the goalie. And the goalie races up the center of the ice.
And Patrick Roy comes out of the stands and they're going to go.
And he'd score because everybody would just be standing around going, what?
No, it's a penalty, I think, if the goalie brings it past center ice.
I know. Okay, so they've gained the zone. With 24 seconds left, they're moving it around at the point to the left side. Shot went through the crease and bounced out with 15 seconds left on the clock for them for that. Fired into the zone. They don't have much time to get a shot away even. Shot. Alexander Holtz on the rebound. That's not a power play goal. The clock. I mean, it's essentially a power play goal because Habs aren't back to full strength yet, but I think the clock ran out.
Can't really blame Primo that much on that either.
No, he made the stop at the second shot. I mean, no, you can't blame him here. He made the stop, and then he was Barron was right in front of him, screening him. I'm not blaming Primo here. I'm not going to argue the point. I've made my point about Monty. I've done it so many times. I'm not arguing it with you tonight, T. Cree. He's not in the nets. No need to argue about it. Good point there, Phil. I mean, you look at a guy's numbers, and if you want to make a comment about it, but I mean, that's all you're doing. You're not using the eye test either. All right, let's stop arguing about Monty and get back to the game. 6:15 left in the first. And Primo just covers up a puck. We'll have a face-off there. He's I hear the same thing too. They really the teammates really respect him. And he's well respected on the team.
Who is this?
Monty.
They're not surprised.
Bob's your uncle. I don't know that. Are they going to give him 7 to 10 games though? I don't know. It doesn't make sense unless one of the goalies is injured. That doesn't make sense. Under 6 to go here. I don't know. I'm not feeling play-by-play, so go ahead and do it.
Okay.
I don't know what's.
No, that's fine.
It's one of those nights. It's
no
one
problem.
of those nights. I don't feel it.
Matheson. I think Barron with the puck there. Harvey Pinard plays it up. New hook tries to pursue it, gets interfered with, and the Montreal Canadiens are going to go on the power play.
Penalty. Numbers sometimes lie. If you cook your books and you got the wrong numbers in there, they lie. And yes, you're wrong when you say numbers don't lie. You have to know how to read them too. Not everything is black and white. There's shades of gray everywhere. Hey, Elio, how's it going, Elio?
1 second. I got to pop out. I will be back in a matter of seconds.
He's just going to scratch his ass. That's all he's doing. He probably turned his speakers off too. He can't hear me. Well, Bob's your uncle. I heard they're going to give him the game. I don't know about it anymore. I haven't heard what the plans are. I don't know if they've even announced any plans for Primo, so I don't know. Is he going to get 7 to 10 games? Not without one of the other guys getting hurt or being traded, right? So, Scotty Brooks, I hope you're a girl because that would be great if that. Thanks, Scotty. I appreciate that. So I don't know. I don't even know if he's going to get 2. But he's playing well. So maybe, whether he gets 2 or 3 games depends on how he plays here tonight. Still a lot of hockey, though, so let's see how the whole game goes. Habs going on the power play seems. Oh, yeah, right. There was a penalty called. Interference on Newhook. And that's something when you are as speedy as Newhook is, I imagine you're going to get a lot of that kind of stuff, guys trying to slow you down. Yeah, Joseph, we did say that. Yeah. And he's taken a little longer to develop than we thought. So it doesn't mean that he can't be good. At Tikri, I agree with you on that. Jacob Fowler, I think, is the future, the goalie of the future. But you're still looking 4 years, 5 years away. Like they always say, you're, Mrs. Right now. We need a goalie right now. Goalie of the future is Jacob Fowler right now. That make any sense to anybody or just my addled brain? I don't know. Montreal will win 5-2 tonight. I listen. I called it 5-3 for Jersey, but hey, I would love to see that score. Believe me. Matheson, 5th most ice time in the league right now per game, average. Habs win the draw. 1:05 left in their power play. Oh, I forgot it's on a power play. Jeez, should have been paying more closer attention. See, there's another drop pass behind his back. Like he almost gave it away, and Arbor almost couldn't get to it. Like I don't know. It's the drop pass is just, it sucks balls. Anderson turns it over to Bratt, then falls. And the haters are going to say, trade Andy. He can't stay on his skates. Trade him for that $5.5 million. Here comes Newhook. He's got some good moves, man.
He's so quick, too. Like, really quick on his skates.
He's got some really deceptive moves. He can weave through. I like what I've seen so far.
He's Lane Hudson on offense.
He hasn't been overly successful, but you can see that. Give him a little, he's young. Give him a couple more years, man. This guy's going to be much better even.
Oh, and that's Lane Hudson's game on the back end. You know what I mean?
And he's been consistent too, Newhook. All 5 games.
Oh, yeah.
Same kind of energy, same kind of speed. Galley just got tripped. What the hell's that? He's complaining about it, too.
Oh, he just slammed the door, too.
He got pulled down.
No, I know. They took the camera right off him. I think they went,
he just swore, yeah.
He's going to say some not nice things.
He slammed the door. No, listen, he was hauled down. I saw it. How did the ref not see that? He was looking at it.
Well, the ref just played defense for us a little bit.
I'm telling you, it's bullshit. Bullshit calls and bullshit missed calls.
Yeah. I will say, though, so far, in terms of the calls they've made, though, they've been fine. Like I don't think I don't think any of them have been bad.
Yeah, stop being the fucking voice.
Oh, and Primo just caught that with his pad. That's insane. I don't know if he could stop.
It went wide.
Did it go wide? Okay,
I went wide.
I don't know, because if he got that with his pad, that is sick.
Yeah, but I think that went wide.
I think it went wide too. Let me see this.
Yeah, I've got to see it again because they're kind of gushing on him.
Yeah, I know he shot it wide. Still, though, it's good on Primo to get out there to kind of take away that little, just shovel it in.
Yeah, for sure. He forced it wide in a way.
Oh yeah, that should have been.
Here, they're going to show the galley thing. That's a trip. How's that
not
a trip?
Cole Caulfield moving in. Tried to go high and he missed a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean kind of a lot of it.
He's going to miss a lot like that because he's picking corners, right? So if he's off, he's going to miss, right?
Yeah.
A lot because he's not going for the right around the goalie. He's going for the corners inside the post. He's picking his spots.
Well, they got Monahan playing with him and Suze right now.
That's how it should be.
Barron to retrieve.
1:15 to go here in the first, so we're almost out of the first. For the people that are ahead of us, they're probably out of the first already. 10-7 are shots on goal. It's a 1-1 tie.
Oh, Jack, I just hit somebody in front with the puck.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Good stop by I don't know if I couldn't hear anything. I don't know if you heard that hit the post. If it didn't, good stop on Primo covering the corner.
I didn't hear it.
Primo got that then.
I think so.
That would have made a ping.
Anybody who
and a Pearson, ooh, just missed on the back end. Oh, that might have actually been saved.
For all of us who were really worried for Primo's been good this first period.
He's had a very good first period. I gotta say, he's had a very good first period. Made some really good saves.
Yeah, only 7 shots.
Positionally, he's looked good.
Yeah.
And I think every save he makes, his confidence goes up.
Well, that's I imagine that's
especially after that giant save when he went across the crease. I mean,
I imagine it's the thought process. I still don't understand why in this game, but I mean he's playing well. So first period's in the books, 1-1 tie. Imagine if they could win tonight. All right, so we got 18 minutes till they drop the puck again. Am I worried about Doc not recovering? No, I have the same injury on both knees to a lesser degree. With the treatment he's going to get, he's going to be fully recovered. I'm not worried about it. Anthony, you got the refs have to explain themselves why they could be looking at that and not call that. Doc will be lucky to recover full. Hey, listen, by any chance, do you also go by the name Aiken? Just checking. Why? I don't know why you say that. That's not true. With the surgery techniques they have today, he's going to recover and probably be stronger in that knee than when he had the injury. From everything I've heard about it, from the experts who know better than me, but I also have the injury without surgery, and I've recovered. It's to a lesser degree, I get it, but so he's going to be fine, I think. I'm not really that worried about it. Unless something happens, I'm not worried. There's no reason to will something to happen. The second line's not the same without him. No, but it's not for Newhook's lack of trying. That's for sure. Slav has still been good. So, and Pearson on that line's been really good if that's where he's playing. I'm not sure if that's where he's playing. Well, but you're just being negative. You're being negative. Something happened. The end of the world. No, it's the end of the world. It doesn't matter what you say. It's the end of the world. It's not. I mean, give the guy a chance. Give it a chance. I think you're wrong. Do your research on the knee injury and see if I mean that's what I'm hearing. So we'll see. I think he'll be fine, and I think he's gonna just basically pick up where he left off. He'll be just fine. And Joseph, next year, he'll look like a first or second line center then too. Born to be Hab, I ask you this. You call for a left wing to play with Caulfield and Suzuki. Where do you think Caulfield plays? What wing do you think Caulfield plays?
I know he primarily play he usually primarily plays the right, I thought.
But not here. He's been on Suzuki's left.
I mean, that makes sense, but I know he can play both. Like he can play
both. What you're saying is they need another winger on that line, but Monahan's gonna when Devo's back, I'm sure Monahan's gonna get shifted down there.
Oh yeah,
and they were good last year.
Shifted up.
Well, I see from fourth to first is down there. That like they're looking. You might be right.
Well,
I tell you, my
down here first is up there.
Now my brain works differently, so that's why. Sorry. Yeah, but again, you're just being negative for no reason. You could just as easily be positive about it and hope for the best, but it's the sky's falling, and it's wrong. It's a wrong way to look at it, in my opinion. Joseph, I personally don't look at that till near the end of the season. I don't have time for that. Matt might have an idea more than me.
I should probably put the comments back on. Well, I don't really know where we're gonna pick, but I can tell you, because I live in Boston, because I go to a lot of BU games, I watch a lot of Macklin Celebrini, and he is disgusting. I mean, he is far and away the first overall pick. He is. I mean, he's just.
You handle that. I'll be right back.
Yeah. This past weekend series, the second game against Notre Dame, I mean, he had a couple of goals where I was just like, how in the holy hell did he do that? I mean, you call me crazy for saying this, but, if he was in this past draft, I think he would have went probably top 3. And I mean, that's how seriously good this kid is. Definitely the clear-cut number 1 pick. Yeah, I mean, he might even have gone number 2 this past draft, if I'm being totally honest, if he was eligible. I mean, that's how good he is. Like, I'd put him above Michkov. I would. I even put him above. Yeah. I know. I put him at 2. I would have put him at second overall this past draft. That's how good he is. Other than that, I have been obviously keeping tabs on guys we have in the system. Obviously, Lane Hudson's still doing Lane Hudson things. Should be back this weekend against UMass. I'll be at the game Friday night, so that'll be fun. Luke Tuck's starting to find his game this season a little bit. I don't think he's gonna be like a regular NHLer. I think he's gonna be more of kind of more of a depth guy, which is good. I mean, he's a solid hockey player. He's just not, at least from what I've seen, he doesn't have that kind of extra gear where I can say, yeah, he'll be on the team and and make an impact. But he can make an impact as a depth guy. Other than that, I haven't really been keeping tabs on a lot of other guys. Or Jacob Fowler too at Boston College, who's been absurdly good against two of the best teams in the country right now. BC's played like a 9. He's got like a 936 save percentage. So really good things. Really, really good things. So far, so good. Lane Hudson should sign his ELC at the end of the season for BU, and we'll see him at the end of the year. I'm fairly confident of that. I know he did get injured this past weekend, but it's not too severe, and all signs are pointing to he'll be in the lineup on Friday night. Day to day, he got pulled to make sure he didn't have a concussion. He's all good. Yeah, Cole Eiserman's very, very good. He'll be at BU next year. It's still he's got 1 year left on the U.S. national development team. Looked really good actually against BU. They throttled BU 2 weekends ago. He looks really, really good. Definitely slotted right in that 2-3 spot in this upcoming draft. Absolutely, no doubt. It's Macklin Celebrini at the Jay Fed, are you talking about in our system right now, or are you talking about going into the draft, this coming draft? Because there are a few really good Russian defensemen in the draft, but we also have one of the defensemen we took this past draft who's playing with Torpedo over in the KHL is lighting it up. I can't pronounce his name. I just know his first name is Bogdan, but he looks really, really good. Okay. I have to look into that. Yeah. I'll have to look into that. I'm not really too familiar with I know some of the other prospects, but as I said, I focus a lot of my prospect scouting, I guess I'll call it, for the channel. And for Pucking Around, third episode released today. If you guys want to listen to that, I kind of focus on the college level, the NCAA. Rick is more so the other leagues.
I heard what you said about me.
No, but am I wrong though? Like my focus is mainly on in college and the NCAA, whereas you can kind of look at some of the junior leagues and the KHL.
I do everything.
Yeah.
I'm everything to this channel. It's actually a good segue to talk about what's coming up. We're going to be starting a second channel for the podcast. And for other different types of videos, Matt and I are going to be starting a Habs podcast. So Habs only, just me and Matt. We're going to be starting that very soon to go up there as well. And that, excuse me, I should swallow more. And that's to sort of offset from the Pucking Around podcast, who we don't delve, a ton into the Habs stuff. We talk about everything. And the other two teams there, the Bruins and Flyers. So we're going to have that. And, yeah, some different stuff on the channel. So we'll make a big announcement when it's all official and running. But, yeah, that's coming up in the future. So hopefully you guys will check that out and give us a listen over there. Excuse me. In the meantime, as Matt said, episode 3 is out today. It's just Matt and, the Boston 3, which is Matt, Cam, and Alex. I'm only there for the question thing at the end. So they did a really good job. Go check them out. They're a little bit quicker this time around. It's not as long. Yeah, it's not as long. And what did you say? Wait,
Said it's
what?
our best show to date.
Well, I don't know. That let them be the judge. And so please check that out. There is a link in the description of this. It's for episode 2. But if you go to that, you'll get the other episodes. So click on the link. It's in the description. You can go to Spotify, Amazon, and Google Podcasts and just type in the Pucking Around podcast, and I imagine you will get us. So please check that out. And while you're there, leave a comment, because you can leave a voice comment, and there's a poll and a question, and you can answer that. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Well, where were we? Who are the players ranked 10th to 15th in the drafts? Don't know. Well, you know what? Rankings today and rankings when the draft approaches are going to be very different. Well, somewhat different anyways. Let's say that. Every year, guys drop off that, and then guys rise up, and it changes. So that's why I don't really look into it till we get closer.
Holy crap!
Till I have to.
So they just showed a shot of the Jets arena. There's but the Jets can't fill the arena. There's nobody there.
The game's going on?
Winnipeg. There's
maybe there's weather, there. But maybe there's some weather going on there. I know Calgary, they had snow. So maybe they're having some kind of a storm.
I mean, maybe. I don't know if that was a live shot. It might have been from a previous game, because now they get Traeger at the arena. I don't know if this is live or pre-recorded. I have no idea. Either way, though, their last game, I mean, there were a ton of empty seats.
I don't know how Winnipeg's doing. If Winnipeg's not winning, they don't get the draw as well. No, we're not having a name the podcast contest. Right now, it's tentatively called Talking Habs the Podcast. But no, we don't. I don't want to name it that way. Sorry.
So I just looked up the player that Anthony wanted me to look up, and holy shit, it's massive. The Russian defenseman. He's 17 and he's 6'7".
Jesus.
I guess he's ranked like 3rd or 4th.
I hope he's finished growing. If he isn't, he's going to be too tall to play. I wonder if there is a limit like that. If you're over 7 feet, can you still play?
He's 6'7", 207. So he's in the top. Consensus looks to be in the top 7. He's got a contract till 25, 26 with Torpedo. So he's playing with the kid we just drafted.
Yeah. Hey, Calvin, I hope you enjoyed the game last night. It was cool to be in Buffalo. I don't know where you live, but I mean, do you live out there?
Looks like he's got 2 goals, 6 assists for 8 points in 22 games. So, I mean, if he's a defensive defenseman, that's not bad. But definitely someone I'll have to keep an eye on, because that's a big dude.
He just has to stand in front of the net. That's it. Just stand there.
I think Anthony said something earlier. It's like Chara 2.0.
Yeah. Stand there and swing your stick around.
That's how you get better on the power play. Just have him park his ass in front of the net. Goalie ain't seeing shit.
That's it. That's true.
Yeah, Calvin, absolutely. Sean Monahan's off to a very, very good start. Very good start.
Anthony, what do you mean? How is it possible for someone to be 6'5", over 6'5"? I don't get the question. Joe says He thinks this guy might drop due to height, but this time being too tall.
I mean, possibly.
If he,
I don't know about height. It might be his weight though, because 207 for that height does seem light for me. You know, if that makes sense.
Like he's
too light. Like he's gonna have to bulk up.
He's gangly, but he's 17 years old.
Yeah, I mean he'll bulk up.
He'll bulk up, yeah. Oh wait, oh, I read that. They have to re-sign Sean. They don't have to re-sign Sean Monahan. More than likely, though, they're trading him at the deadline. So
perhaps. But
I said more than likely. I said more. I know the conversation we had, but I said more than likely.
Ooh, Pizzetta got an assist on Barron's goal. I like it. Oh, Anthony, we know you're making a joke. You know what's funny though? You said
I hope you're making a joke.
So you said you're a 5'8". I think it's kind of funny how Lane Hudson's taller than a lot of people now.
What's that about taller?
Oh no, because he was saying like people that are 6 feet look tall. I go, if you're 5'8", then that means Lane Hudson's gonna look tall at 5'10", my height.
Well, there you go.
That's what he is. I mean, he's 5'10". I've watched him once in person. He's absolutely got that height. Absolutely put on muscle. He's absolutely still growing. He'll be just fine.
You live in Oshawa. Still missing a letter. See you later there, Joe. Enjoy the period. All right. New Jersey wins the draw. I don't even think the Habs guy got his stick down.
Yeah, I don't even think Newhook tried.
Right? Like nothing, right? One thing you can't say about Newhook, I mean, he works hard. You can't say he doesn't.
No, he does. I mean, I don't think faceoffs have really ever been his thing, which is fine, right? I mean, a fully healthy lineup, he's on the wing. So he's not going to have to take him a bunch.
Good job. He's still got to get better.
Across.
No, he's still got to get better, especially the.
No, he does. No, he does. But I think for right now, I'm not that overly concerned, especially with Sue's continuing to improve and Evans and Monahan where they are at faceoffs. Like we're still leading the league in faceoffs with Newhook not doing that well at the dot.
So not too overly concerned. Sorry. He should have gone to Slavkovsky on that.
Yeah.
I think. How are you with time? How far off are we?
I think we're like right in sync.
I don't know. You seem to jump ahead like weirdly. I don't know how that's possible.
They just dropped the puck. 1856.
Nope. I'm still on the replay.
I didn't touch anything during intermission.
So next face-off, next time they stop, you gotta.
That's fine.
Get to the dot and then wait. We're only off by a few seconds. It's not that bad, but it's like 5, maybe 8 seconds. It's enough to be annoying.
Oh, that's a good play by. I couldn't even tell who that was. They kept that in. Oh, it was Lindstrom. Made a good pinch. Well, Frank Alley's shot. Not the best shot to take. Going across. I think maybe Primo got a piece of that. Wasn't too sure. Lindstrom. Right back to him. Here's Caulfield. Here's Suze. Around the boards. Nobody home. And offside.
Okay, so wait at the face-off.
Yep.
There, they just blew the whistle. So we're only about 5 seconds apart. I gotta just pay attention because I'll forget.
They didn't even show the face-off. They had the camera on the bench. I had no idea.
Oh. Damn it. Yeah, they didn't show it.
Yeah. What the hell?
What time you got?
I don't know. There's no time on the screen.
I mean, there's no. How far ahead are you? They're a whistle again.
There's another stoppage. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So wait at the face-off circle for me, please. All right, here it comes. Be ready. All right, they are no false. Go.
17-16.
Okay, I'm 2 seconds ahead of you, but that'll jump the other way soon. Last time.
I'll catch up.
All right. 3 minutes gone in the first on our clocks.
Does it also annoy the crap out of you when the ref just yaps for about 5-10 seconds before he drops the thing?
Yeah, it's like, take your time, buddy. We're not waiting, though.
Just drop the goddamn thing. Let's get the show on the road.
Shots are 12-11 for New Jersey right now, and it's a 1-1 tie. They're behind the net. Montreal's net. Yeah, get the puck there and get it out of there. Come on. Stretch pass. Just misses. No, who is that? Evans. Was it? Yeah. Oh, almost an opportunity there. I'm having trouble with play-by-play tonight, so I don't think it's my night to do play-by-play. I'm going to do color commentary only.
Oh, good. That's Barron over to Matheson. Oh, Newhook tried to make a move, got held up. Brings it in.
Maybe it's indefinite.
Slavkovsky tried to take the body, took a little bit of a tumble. He's in behind with the forecheck. Uses his body. And see, it's little things like that, like when we were talking about Slav the other night, where I can see noticeable improvement.
Yeah, everything I read, people were raving about him.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have the points yet, but it's little things like that, or it's keeping possession, or just the way that he's been able to move the puck around, just the way he's been able to kind of facilitate a little bit, and just create chances. It's been really, really good. He just has to get some points. Speaking of Slav, with the puck, dumps it in, and Slav smash, big hit.
Finishes his check in the corner. Oh, big hit by
Arbor, check guy, Arbor smash.
What happened there? It was like a double. What happened?
Don't tell me they're calling a penalty on that.
Arbor, but then somebody, like there was like 2 hits there.
Oh, the guy tried to go through Arbor.
Oh, that's what. Okay, nope. Now I saw what happened. Okay.
It was a nice hit from Slav. I know Slav lost his balance a little bit, but still, it was a good hit. Like I said, the little things like that, really getting more comfortable using his big frame.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's good. But that was funny. The Devils player tried to go through Arbor, and Arbor just was like, boop, nope.
5:26 into the second. That's where we're at. 1-1 game.
Tell you, that's like And I know we talk about how strong Arbor is, but like I mean that's the proof, all the proof you need. That was going almost at full speed, and he just bounced off of him. Good play by Arbor in the corner. The puck's worked out.
Yeah, he's playing good hockey.
He really is.
Anybody worried like, oh well, Jacka is not going to be good enough? He's good enough. He's stepping up. He's getting better. Player.
And when you need to, when teams get chippy, he steps in, and then teams go, oh, right, we can die now.
Yes, we forgot he was here. Oh no! Nice glove save by Primo.
And then in a couple years' time, they're gonna go, they have two of them.
Yeah. I think Florian looks even more brutal. Right?
He lost a fight the other night, but it was more so like two guys just throwing bombs, and I think he just lost his balance. But I mean, he was letting him rip.
That's though a kid with pedigree. That's Eric Bolton's kid.
Yeah.
So that's a former NHLer, tough guy. Yeah, the kid looks like he's got some pedigree to him for that.
But still, I mean, Florian hung in with them. I mean, he was throwing. I mean, he was letting them haymakers rip.
The fists were flying in that one.
He made some connection too. Real good connection.
The hockey guy said, "Who? Savard will be out. He's out indefinitely. What that means? Listen, if he's got a broken bone in his hand, he's going to be out for a while. 6 to 8 weeks. You got to figure. That's actually a good guess at what it might be. Maybe longer too. Remember how long Galley was out when he had that shot to the hand?
That was also Shea Weber's shot to the hand, though.
No, I get it. I'm just saying.
I mean, any slap shot to the hand is going to do damage, but I mean, Shea Weber's slap shot, you multiply that by about 10, right?
Oh, well, maybe not, but I mean, still, I mean, you don't know what angle it hit. It could have done just as much damage, even not as hard. So, although if it was that bad, I saw him like going into going to the bench, and he was using both hands to get up. So, how bad could it? I don't know.
I mean, it could just be something where. Maybe
adrenaline
could have been that, or maybe it's not the whole hand. Maybe it's
just a finger.
Maybe it's a finger. Maybe it's like a bone, like a bone in the metatarsal.
I don't know.
Which is you cast it for a couple of weeks and then he's fine. Like I don't think it's gonna be. I really don't think it's gonna be that massive of an injury. Like I don't think he's gonna be out. Too long.
Well, it's indefinite, so they don't know yet. The reason it's indefinite is because it's swollen. They probably don't know exactly. Right. So maybe it's not broken because then they'd know that. Pretty much, right? If it's broken.
Anyway. I mean, with the swelling, it is hard to tell, but on an X-ray, even with swelling, they could still see the bone. Like I said, it might only be like a bone or two. It might not be the whole. It might not be a massive break. And if that's the case, we're looking at the shorter end of maybe 6 weeks, 7 weeks.
6 to 8. I think 6 to 8 is fair.
8. Yeah. Like I said, if it's not a lot, like if it's not massive damage, we're probably looking at the shorter end of that. But again, that only holds them out until like the end of November. So that's not.
Yeah, no, it's not
too bad. And Justin Barnes looked really good in his, Barnes looked really good in that top pair. So, and Gooley will be back soon, so we'll be able to weather the storm. I'm not too worried about that. And Gooley should be back in a few days. He shouldn't be out too much longer. And I'm happy the medical staff is doing right by him. Making sure he's 100% before he's back.
Oh, for sure. You know whose name I haven't heard out there though? Lindstrom.
He hasn't been too bad. He had a couple of nice pinches.
Okay, you noticed him. I haven't noticed him yet at all.
I just a couple of times he made a couple of nice pinches near the top of the zone to keep the puck in.
Okay, but, I haven't seen that.
Oh, good stuff by Primo again. Other than that, I haven't really noticed much, which is for a defenseman not really a bad thing.
Larry, the cable guy, how's it going, man?
Ooh, good play by
Free,
Harris to stick with Hughes.
On Hockey TV, but you're in the States. I don't know if you'll get that. On hockey.tv, that's the only place I know for free.
And you might be seeing how we're playing in the D zone a little bit different, but I'm seeing maybe a little bit of running around, but it's not as bad as it's been. I don't think anyway. It looks like they're playing with a little bit more structure in the D zone. Like there's a little bit of running around, but it doesn't look as bad as it's been in the last couple games.
Well, that's good.
I want to know what you're seeing, because I mean, like I could be dead wrong, but that's just what I've noticed.
Ovi got his first.
Yep.
Leafs beat them 4-1.
Yeah, the Capitals aren't a good team.
No, I know, but still, neither are the Leafs.
No, I know. Yeah, but
I know, bugging.
The Capitals really only have Ovi.
I know, but he got his first, so that's game 5 or 6. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah,
because that was, by the way, we talked about
Arbor
in the podcast. That's in the at the end there in the 5 questions we talk about Ovi and all that.
Oh yeah. Lidstrom, good pass, shot, stopped.
10:22 left in the second. That's on my clock here.
Harris has looked better this game. He actually had a good sequence maybe a minute or so ago where Jack Hughes tried to make a spin move on him, and he stuck with him the whole way, made a good play, and we worked the puck loose.
So we're at the halfway mark of the game.
Tiber, that's Barron. Plays right out in front. Hey, look at that! We finally figured it out. We got to get a guy in front of the net so the guys in front of the net don't get the puck.
What? What are you talking about?
No, there was a play to the front of the net. There was a devil there waiting for it. And for the first time, I've seen Ullinen actually went in there and picked it off instead of letting it get to.
I see. Okay, no, I see what you're saying.
I was like, "Yay, we finally covered it."
Primo would have saved there, so
that was driving me nuts, driving me up a wall. How many times I'd seen open guys there? I'm like, "Oh my god, just get in front of them."
Larry, what's Dofu? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, Bobs. No, the Habs do block a lot of shots. They definitely block a lot of shots.
Did you know last season, David Savard, 8th in the league in block shots, 176.
Yeah. No, look, he does block a lot of shots.
I didn't know that he was in the top 10 in that. I didn't know that.
He's good at that, but I just think with his foot speed, it's when he's in pursuit of guys where you kind of see where, it's not. And again, I'm not trying to slight Savard at all, because he does do an excellent job of blocking shots. There are good things he does, but I think it's his foot speed and just sometimes it's his awareness. It drives me nuts a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's only fans though. The team really seems to like him. So
no, I mean, look, like I said, he does do some things really, really good. I've just seen some other times where I'm like, holy crap, what are you doing?
Yeah,
like why are you leaving guys open? Why are you, But again, he does block a crap load of shots. He was great on that PK last night. So, props to him. I hope he gets better soon. And it is good to have him. I like that. We're definitely showing that we have good depth on the blue line, right? With Barron coming in, and
yeah, for sure.
I mean, Lidstrom hasn't looked out of place yet, so. No, it's good. Like I said, Gooley will be back shortly.
Oh, Toffoli and Pearson. Yeah, that's right. They played together in LA. Huh.
Yeah, Elio, I think that's about right. And that's about what I had when when he got injured last week, I figured they'd probably hold him out a week or two just to make sure that wrist is 100%, which again, I mean, that's the new medical staff doing their job. And I want to
New Jersey.
Yep. And that's what I want fans to really kind of look at, because there's nothing they can do about, if an injury happens on the ice. I mean, it's hockey. Yeah. If you expect to go through a season with 0 injuries, then I don't know what to tell you, but it's the way that they're going to treat injuries, the way that, guys come back from injuries. It's that rate. The big issue, the reason why we had so many man games lost the last 2 seasons was because guys were coming back too early. The medical team wasn't doing a good job of making sure that the guys are honest with them. And it was just a rate of re-injury and severity of re-injury. With this new medical staff, they're not, the 2 guys they brought in, they don't take the bullshit. They're going to, if they don't believe that you're 100%, you think you are, they're going to make sure you're 100%. And we're going to see that, with Gooley. I mean, we're seeing that with Caden Gooley. He probably could have come back even tonight, but they're doing their due diligence by him, and I'm all for it. If you limit the occurrence of re-injury and the severity of re-injury, that's how you get man games back, and that's what we're seeing.
Did you catch something from Alex last night by chance? You almost talked through the whole power play. Yeah, you caught something from Alex last night. So, yeah, power play almost over. Are we doing anything for Halloween? We are doing a podcast. Well, actually, the day before Halloween, we're doing a podcast. We'll be dressed up. I will. I think we'll all be dressed up. And there's a game. I'll be dressed up for the game. But Tuesday, when Halloween is, no.
I certainly didn't mean to talk through the whole power play, but it's just something that I've noticed, and it's something that's really important, and which is why the medical team was brought in. And I think when more and more fans kind of start to realize that, that really was the big issue at play,
well, we'll find out.
We will find out, but that'll kind of put a lot of minds at ease, right?
Ooh, off the post.
And I don't know a lot about Heineman's injury, but just speaking on other prospects too, Hudson should be back this week, and Reinbacher might already be back. If not, he's back very, very soon. So, again, it's not. I just hate seeing fans thinking the sky is falling because guys get injured. I mean, it's hockey; it's going to happen. But it's just how you treat the injuries. It's how you limit the occurrence of re-injury and severity of re-injury. That's what the issue's been. We'll see how this new medical staff handles that. I think so far, with what I've seen with the way that Gooley's injury is being handled, I think they're going to do a good job. But,
all right. That's the end of the game. We're done. Everything. Wow. Habs won. Oh. You're really talking a lot on this freaking injury stuff, man.
No, it's just something that I've just been bugging me about a lot of the fan base, right? Just every day, it's just constantly like, everyone's like, "Oh, we're cursed," and it's like injuries are gonna happen, but it's how they're treated. It's it's all the points I've made.
Be as wordy on the power play here now. On the play-by-play. That's what I meant.
I think we
penalty against Montreal. Goalie is pulled. Extra attacker out.
Hughes with it. Back towards D-man. Devil's looking for a shot here. Broken up by Jordan Harris. And we'll get the call now.
Roughing. Oh, we get we get it.
No, Anthony Reinbacher should be back. If he's not back now, he's going to be back within days. There's a minor knee thing. I think it's just a bone bruise. Very minor. He should be good. Not something that I'm concerned about. They're going to the Parkway, Calvin?
Oh, they're going to the Parkway. Cool. Yeah, they need a walk. They're taking a break. They're going to go over to the Parkway for a bit, have a coffee. It's obviously he's on his phone, I guess. That's the correct, what do they call that? Autocorrect.
See the Habs doing the PK here.
Reinbacher's a two-way defender.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, is he a defensive defender? He's a two-way defender. All right, we're I guess I've been quiet about the time, but we're under 6 minutes to go here in the second. New Jersey's power play has had 40 seconds so far. It's kind of not a lot of puck movement there for a bit. Now they're starting to move it again. Seems like they were in slow motion.
Good block. Who was that? That was Suze with the block.
It seemed like they were in slow motion there for a few seconds. Oh, it's the two Hughes brothers. Great play by Suze. Two Hughes brothers manning the point. I see.
Oh, well, I didn't know who that. That is.
Yeah,
Luke. That is Luke. Side of the net here. Shot in front. It's blocked. Suze tries to clear it. Can't do it. Luke keeps it in. Is Jack. Over to Luke.
25 seconds.
Shot. Loose in front. Primo can't find it, but it's cleared to the side. Jack with it. Behind Primo now. Looking for something to do with it. Pass is broken up by Matheson.
Oh, I heard a clank. Good save there by Primo. And I heard a clank. It hit the post at some point.
I don't know if the puck hit the post or if that was Primo's skate hitting the post because he was strong in the post though to keep that.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It could have been.
He was very strong in the post.
It could. Yeah, this was a good penalty kill. Well, when you were talking before the game, like, well, we might win. Like I was like, right, yeah, right. They're staying with them, like we had said that. I said that stay with them.
Playing a competitive hockey game. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a very.
That's what I wanted to see. Game. Play a competitive hockey game. That was a great team, one of the best teams in the league. We lose, but
good character game for.
We stay competitive. I'm happy. We're competing right now, competing real well. That particular penalty kill there, honestly, looked pretty good. There are a few times where they kind of had open looks, but for the most part, I thought we did a good job blocking passing lanes.
If you remember the first couple of games, their penalty kill looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
Then it fell off for a couple of games. It's back to looking really good again. That's what I noticed.
And I still think on 5-on-5, we're still playing quite well.
Yeah, 5-on-5 we're
5-on-5 we're playing also quite well.
Last season's PK was like at 72, 69, 71, somewhere there. Well, they're almost at 80 going into this game. So that penalty kill has gotten better.
Oh, for sure.
All right. Excuse me. Hughes Hart and Hughes Norris. That could happen. I don't think Luke Hughes is getting a Norris, though. But, it could. Not this year, anyway. Will he get it any other time? I don't know, but.
Yeah, very strong on the post. Yeah, that was Primo's skate hitting the post. That's the ping you heard. Very strong,
skate,
though.
eh?
Very strong on the post, though. Really good. It really held his ground nicely there. Face-offs won back by the Devils.
There's no point in this game
Whoa!
that Primo's looked out of place or overwhelmed.
No, so far, so good. Honestly, he's been playing well. You know, I want him to keep it up. You know,
well, maybe we're getting the answer to the question of why they started him here. They felt he was ready, and it's a test. They need to know where he's at.
Yeah, I mean,
and this is his first game of the season. That's another thing, right?
Against one of the best teams in the league.
Yeah, really. I mean, this so far. Game's not over, but so far, impressive start by Caden Primo.
Yeah, he's made some very nice saves. I mean, that save in the first is up to me. It's up there as a save of the year candidate when he went across the freeze.
Yeah,
that was like Carey Price-esque. But he's
not comparing him to Price anymore.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that save was like Price.
Yeah, no, I get the comparison.
Just missed.
I get the comparison, but yeah, I'm not doing that anymore.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not saying I'm not saying that he's Carey Price at all.
Well, but we used to when we kept comparing him to Price. It's going to be the next Price, the next one. Like I'm stopping doing that.
I just mean the way he athletically got over to make that save was.
That's a
Carey Price type of save.
It's a very athletic save, yeah.
But no, I thought he's looked good.
And we don't know. Price might have been working with him. We don't know.
Yeah, it could be, but
we don't know.
And again, but he's looked really good. Looked composed. He's looked really strong.
He's looked good. He hasn't looked out of place. He doesn't look like
ground.
the deer headlights like he usually kind of does, right? At some point in the game, hasn't happened yet.
Right. No, and look, he's made some very good positional saves. It looks like he's reading the puck a lot better. Ooh,
yeah,
that's a nice voice crack. But he's been strong too on the puck when he's made his saves. He's even that save in the post, very strong in the post.
He's definitely got me believing at this point. Like tonight, anyways, he's looked good.
Yeah,
and I'm happy to see that. And I've said Habs hadn't given up on him. They believe in him still, and you're seeing why.
Oh, for sure.
And the more good goalies that are in our system, the better. So I hope he stays good.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, what a problem that would be.
Right. Problem is going to be what do we do with him because you can't waive him, especially if he wins this game or even comes that like close all the way through like that. I don't know if you can waive him.
Oh no, he'd get claimed in a heartbeat.
Right. Somebody's going to claim him.
But I mean, too, like. If he keeps this up, right? Like if he keeps this up, if this game isn't a flash in the pan and this is really, if Caden Primo's really, kind of found his game.
I don't know what the plans are for him.
I mean, who's to say that the 1A, 1B in a couple years isn't Fowler and Primo, right? Like there's a lot of different ways they could go. You know what I mean?
Oh, and we're gushing on him and he gives up a goal. 2-1. Tyler Toffoli.
Yeah.
Listen, still think New Jersey's going to win this game anyways, but still Montreal's competing with them. I don't care that they just gave up a goal. They're competing with them. They're holding their own so far. We'll see if this turns the tide here. Or does Montreal come back and get a goal? We'll see if they can. New Jersey is
that puck knuckled.
I don't know what spot they are in the league, but they're giving up 3.5 goals a game on average. So they're, you can score on them.
Oh, yeah. Primo probably should have had that, but it did look like the puck knuckled. So I don't know if it dipped or did. I don't know, but.
Montreal going on the PK again?
Yep. Cross check.
Yep.
But it looked like that puck it hit something because when it went in, it was fluttering.
Baron
So I don't know if it knuckled. I don't know if it hit the top of Primo's glove. I don't know, but
Adam, I don't know.
Oh my God,
it's early in the season yet. We'll see. What?
I didn't see a cross check there.
Oh, I didn't see the replay. Shit.
I don't know. It's Jack Hughes with it. Missed it wide.
It's the new cross check. That's the thing. It's the new cross check.
Yeah, you make the
It's
motion.
not exactly a cross check.
You make the motion. If you don't make contact, you still go to the box.
No, what they're doing now is they're reading the mind of the player, and if the mind of the player says, "Oh, I'm going to cross check the guy," penalty, even if you do it or not. That's stupid. I tried. Not all my jokes hit. Period almost over. 33 seconds left. So if they don't score in the next 30 now, they'll have a little bit of power play time to start the third. One-timer, save. Puck bounces up. They clear it. So we're going to have 40 seconds of power play time for New Jersey to start the third period.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where are we?
I want to see that replay. Because that puck looked like it might have knuckled.
KB, we do lead the league in penalty minutes by a good bit too, I think.
Mm.
Going into this game, 107 minutes power of penalties. And this is our sixth game of the season, so that's a lot of penalties in 5 games.
No, it is.
Way too many. Way too many. That includes who had that? Jack guy had that fighting major and all that stuff. 17 minutes of penalties in one game, so it includes that too. Compare Carey Price to Patrick Roy. Why? Why would you want to compare them? Different goalies. Both great. I mean, I have to break down their games to compare them. I'm not capable of doing that exactly. Patrick Roy, though, if you want to talk about a money goalie, if you're in Game 7 and you need to win the game, obviously you need to win the game. I want Patrick Roy in there.
Oh, here, Rick, I'm gonna tag you. This is the call that they made on Barron when I said it wasn't a cross check at all. I'm gonna tag you in it so you can look.
Yeah, I'm not on. I am still actually on Twitter. Yeah, for all you NBA fans, not me though. I'm not a basketball fan, so you don't have to update it for me.
For the analytics people out there, Slavkovsky's right now is second on the team in expected goals.
Per 60, yeah.
Yeah. In this game.
He's just not getting any. That's the problem.
Right. But again, that speaks to what I've been saying, right? The way he's moving the puck, the way he's been able to forecheck, the way how good he's been in puck possession. Which is why people have been kind of gushing over him, right? It's improvements there where it's like, all right, now that he's got that, once he starts getting the points, then we're gonna go. Honestly, that's why we drafted him first.
That's not my strong suit.
Right.
So that so I get why I'm not necessarily seeing that. I mean, I'm sort of seeing it. I'm just, not to the extent seems like everybody else is, but it's okay. I'm still very happy with his play. I'm happy with the fact that just like Primo tonight, who doesn't look out of place, not a deer in the headlights, that was what Slavkovsky was a bit last year, and that's not happening this year. So as far as that goes, I'm very happy to see that. BL says, if it wasn't a cross-check, what was it?
They call the cross. Oh, I don't know if you, Rick, go look at it. They call the cross check. That was because I saw that motion from the ref.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a cross check without being a cross check. That reminds me of Bruce Lee movie. Is fighting without fighting. I didn't see it, so I'm not gonna comment till I actually see the effing thing.
Go take a quick look at it.
What happened to Savard? He had blocked 3 shots in one sequence on a penalty kill last night, and took a one-timer from Tage Thompson off the hand. Knocked the stick right out of his hand, and the next shot knocked the skate blade off his skate, and he still stayed and got another shot yet. So, yeah, it's the hand. It's got a hand injury of some sort. Very and rightfully so. They said, a very brave, gutsy shift that he had out there. You can't deny that, because he didn't shy away from after the first shot. He just stayed there for the other 2, and would continue to defend as best he could. So you got to give it to him on that. And he turns 33 on Sunday, by the way, David Savard.
Mm.
Anthony, but you could try Pearson on the first line, but that's not a long-term solution. Pearson on the first line is not a long-term solution. But I don't disagree. You could try him there for a few games, and he'd probably do well there. But I don't think that's like I said, a long-term solution. It's more of a Band-Aid thing. But you know what? Sometimes Band-Aids work for a while, so why not? Yeah, J-Fed, I know what you're getting at with Fowler, but there's something different about that kid. He's going to be good. He's going to be good. Will it take extra time? I don't think any extra time than most goalies. It's not going to be the goalie that he's not Tom Barrasso to start when he's 18, but when he gets here, I believe he'll be ready. But I don't expect Fowler a minimum 3 years, and I figure it's 4 or 5 for Fowler. The Habs are hanging in there. Doc might have made the difference, but Doc isn't here.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that, I'm sorry to say, Board to be a Hab means 0 because he's not here. So it doesn't matter what he might have done. They have to play with who's here. If Guy Lafleur was in the lineup, they'd probably do a lot better too. But I mean, Guy Lafleur in his prime is not going to be in the lineup. I know that sounds pretty pissy of me to say that, but I mean, sorry. That's how I feel. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was listening to what they were saying up there. It's weird. It's not like the usual group there, but that's Carlo Koliakovo, right? He's an ex-Leaf, so I don't really like him. Hey, Devin, how's it going? Primo looks good in net tonight. Yes, he does. Maybe all he needs is to be more comfortable. I mean, maybe this is the year he's ready. I don't know. Hey, listen, he didn't look bad in the games in the preseason. He didn't look bad. So maybe, he's getting closer. And I imagine that's what they're trying to find out tonight. I still can't figure out why he's playing against New Jersey. I mean, it doesn't make sense to have given him the start, in my opinion. But there must be a reason, just we don't know. Joseph, I like Fowler as much as Anthony does. I do. I think Fowler's the guy of the future. He's got that it factor. He's got that thing. He's going to be a good NHL goalie. I really believe that. It's hard with goalies and things can happen, but look at his start to his career in college. 3 games, 9-3-0 goals against. No, and I'm not sure. It was a
9-3-0 goals against. That'd be kind of a problem.
No, 9-3-0 save percentage, a 1-3-0 goals against, I believe. That was
Fowler. Yeah. Oh yeah,
something like that, like or a 1-3-6 goals against. But the point being, he took a leap up in leagues,
that's against 2 of the top
difficulty, and didn't skip a beat.
And that's
in
against
3 games against 2 really good teams.
The defending national title.
So you're talking about
and the number 2 team in the country.
That's a kid that's not the usual goaltender, right? At least that he's not the average goaltender. Huzu, it's 2-1 after 2. Montreal's competitive and staying with them and playing well. Yeah. Joseph, exactly right. I mean, you can tell from that this kid he's dialed in. He knows the tendencies of the shooters. Every shooter in the league, that's his goal. And he's going to do that. And he's going to know that's a goalie. I mean, you can't teach that stuff. You can't teach that drive, that determination. Nope. Goalie, he's a guy that plays with a bit of a chip on his shoulder from, I guess, a slight at the draft every year for every league he's been in or whatever. I think that's what it was. And he remembers that, and he vows to never be overlooked again. And, he's really driven and determined to do that. And he's got the talent to do that, too. Kid's got the tools. He's going to be a good goalie. He's going to be the goalie that brings us a championship. Matt and I were talking about this, last night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's when he's the goalie, that's when we're going to be in contender mode.
That's when we'll be in contention, really in contention, and that's probably when we'll win a cup. When that final piece is in, because you figure when Fowler should get here, he'll probably be that final piece. And which is when you should add a goalie, right? That final piece should be the goalie. And the timing is probably going to be really good. And yeah, that's what I'm kind of expecting. My early prediction. We'll see. We'll see if I'm right. But I'd put money on Fowler. Put in perspective, go look at Primo's stats in college, 2 years. And okay, but still, you're comparing 2 different people. I have not seen anything that showed me that Primo was as driven and determined as I've seen, as what I think Fowler is. And that's a big thing. Anyway, we'll see. Listen, we'll see. And also, Fowler's at a much better college for goalies, if I'm correct, than Northeastern.
Oh, Boston College is Rick and I talked about it, right? Guys like Thatcher Demko, guys like, even though he's on the Leafs, Joseph Wall. In his prime, Corey Schneider. Just a couple of years in his prime, too. Cam Ward. They pump out goalies.
Yeah, but Corey Schneider in his prime didn't play for BC.
No, but I'm just saying.
Okay, just making sure you're not.
No, but they pumped him out, though. I'm just saying these guys in the NHL are products. They pump out a lot of goalies.
It's a goalie college, yeah. He's in the right place to develop.
And the same thing I've said about Lane Hudson at BU, right? BU's always been able to pump out good NHL defensemen.
Yeah.
the occasional really, really good forward. But they're usually always pumping out D-men. So again, he's at a place where he's going to develop well. And like I said, I think still think he signed his ELC at the end of this season with BU, and we'll see him here.
J-Fed, I can say what I said because I said it. I think Fowler's going to bring us a championship when he's here. We're going to we're going to win a championship. That's what I said. I said it. I said it twice even. So I can say it.
I've watched Fowler's film, dude. He's freaking good.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of his games per se, but I've seen a lot of his highlight videos. And I know players all look great on their highlight videos. That's true. I mean, I read about him. I've heard what the scouts say. I formed an opinion.
BC's got 2 home games too.
Pearson,
week.
We did not.
I think they're playing someone else good too.
Calvin, how did you figure we got Pearson for nothing? Casey DeSmith is not nothing.
Wait, he's gonna have another test coming up too, Fowler. Thursday and Friday. BC's got back-to-back home games against Michigan State, who's number 8 in the country, I think.
I'm sure he's gonna play well.
And I'm definitely gonna try to watch at least. Well, the Friday night game I can't watch because I'll be at BU watching Mac and Hudson and doing my scouting. But definitely gonna watch the game Thursday night if I can. But I'm excited to see BC and BU. Those are gonna be great games, and being able to see him in person too, really see his poise and stuff like that. I can't wait.
Sounds good. Anthony, I wanted to say, don't rush Joshua Roy yet. I'm not saying he's not all that, but don't rush him to Montreal.
No, the Habs have already basically said they're not doing that either. Yeah,
leave him where he is. Yeah, I think they announced they're not rushing him here this year. So it looks like Joshua Roy is going to probably play in Laval all season, which he should do. Guy Lafleur was the second greatest hockey player of all time. I'm not going to say second greatest, but what I have said, and it's controversial, I guess, but to me, the greatest Hab to ever play. But I don't know if he's the second greatest player ever. He would say if he was still alive, he would not say that.
I'm not doing this reaction to you. It's what J-Fed's saying in the chat.
What reaction?
No, and I went like this, and then I just face palmed. J-Fed, the reason Carey Price unfortunately couldn't win a title with us is because Bergevin couldn't put a team on the ice around him. Fowler's gonna come here with a team around him, and he's got that it factor, right? Like, and again, I've watched him. I've watched his film, and I've watched him play.
I don't think you can compare the players Price played behind to the team that's going to be here. I mean, that's going to be a huge difference, don't you think? Calvin Guy Lafleur was my idol too, but I'm still not saying that he's the second greatest hockey player of all time.
To me, I mean, I'll be perfectly honest. To me, I'd put him probably at 3. I'd go Gordie Howe, Lafleur, Gretz. That's what I'd do.
What?
It's like the top, like if we're talking all time hockey players.
Yeah,
I put Guy Lafleur in the top 3. He'd be behind Bobby Orr and Gordie Howe for me, and then Gretz is right behind him. Or you could do Gretz.
You think Lafleur was better than Gretzky?
Or Gretzky and then Lafleur. And
I
can't
say Lafleur. I'm not going to say Lafleur was better than Gretzky.
No, I mean he wasn't. But again, like I just feel like any list like that. I mean, aside from, obviously Gretzky, like you can but even with like Gordie Howe and Lafleur and even some other guys that might come behind him, like, I mean, you can make arguments, but I mean, to me, Guy Lafleur is the top 5 NHLer of all time and the top 3. I think.
Someone pointed out you're forgetting Lemieux even in there.
I think Lafleur is better than Lemieux. I think he was.
I mean, Lafleur's my favorite player of all time, and I'm looking at you like, okay, I want what you're smoking because it might be better than what I've got. Seriously, Lafleur was better than Lemieux. Okay, I don't agree with that. I mean,
yeah, but
I'm not saying he's super far behind, but
I look at more than just the skill set on the ice, right? Like I think
what are you looking at?
Skill for skill, yeah, I think Lemieux has the edge, but when you look at how much Lafleur won in his career, I think that gives him an edge overall. Like he was able to win more.
No, but then you got to make the argument. Look at the team Lafleur had around him compared to Lemieux. Come on, the Pittsburgh did not have that around Lemieux. Still? No, you can't. I'm sorry, I disagree. I mean, again, that's your opinion. That's fine, but I mean, I strongly disagree with that.
That's fine.
But you know what they say? There's a Tim Hortons commercial on TV, and you know what they say? Americans don't know shit about hockey. I got to use it.
I mean, no, look, I
just bugging you, man.
But I do that with any sport, right? Like if it comes down to, if you got two supremely, son of a bitch, puck watching again, 3-1. Jack Hughes, nothing Primo could have done about that.
No, Hischier, I think. Hischier.
But no, like
Hischier got the goal.
When you're between guys that are that supremely skilled, winning matters. And I know that Lemieux didn't have what Lafleur had around it, but Lafleur still won a lot. And so to me that gives him an edge.
Okay, I'll say this. Put Mario Lemieux on that Habs instead of Guy Lafleur in those years. And Mario Lemieux at his peak. Habs win more?
Probably about the same.
No, come on. No, listen, I'm sorry. I can't go with that. No. I love Guy Lafleur. Great player. Mario Lemieux was better.
I think, to me, I think they're close.
Well, I mean, they're somewhat close. I mean, you're not totally wrong, but I mean, come on, Lemieux was better. I'm surprised there's no comments in the comment section about this. All right. Well, anyways, they took the clock away. We're a minute something into this third period. It's 3-1 now. I dare say I don't think Montreal can come out and get out of this. So we'll see how it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Was what penalty? Did we get a penalty? Did we? No? So we're just a little over a minute in to third period. Let's put it this way. Montreal needs the next goal, right? If Montreal does not get the next goal, then that's definitely, I don't see them coming out of that.
No,
but if they can score one relatively soon, I mean, that would be really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Keep this game close. Anthony, your list, I don't know. I feel like there's someone missing off that list. But I can't put who I think it is. I don't know. Excuse me. Richard has better stats than Guy?
Goal scoring, maybe.
I
don't know.
How so? Which stats are better? I don't think Richard has better stats. Am I thinking of Messier? I don't think I was thinking of Messier, to be honest.
I mean, if anything, Richard might have the goal scoring, but I think overall points, I think
I think
Lafleur would probably have him beat by it.
He might have more goals, margin. Yes, but not by much.
But overall points wise, like Lafleur, I think had him beat assists.
Lafleur has the most good margin. No, Lafleur leads the Habs in all-time points.
Yeah.
So nobody has more points as a Hab than Lafleur. 3 minutes gone here in the third, 3-1. Habs being outshot now 25-18. So New Jersey kind of slowly, it took their time to take this game over, but they have. Joseph, you might. I think those guys are in the conversation for sure. So yeah, you're probably right, but I'm trying to think if I feel Lafleur is better than those three. I kind of do. Well, I can't put Jean Beliveau there, Devin, because I said I think Lafleur is the best Hab ever. So that takes out any other Habs in my mind.
But no, like I said again, it's just the criteria that I go on when I make lists. And again, I do that with every sport, right? Unless statistically, like, you're far and away better than other guys that have maybe won more, but I don't know. I think Lafleur and Lemieux are so close that I have to bring in winning, and Lafleur just won more. And I get it. I mean, Lafleur was surrounded by a great team, but
Lemieux 199 points without the same cast around him. No, not that far off from when Lafleur was doing his things that you could say, well, the goalies weren't as good. I don't know. Some good energy out there. Face off in front of Primo coming up. Larry's got Gretzky or Howe, Lemieux, Maurice Richard. But Larry's a bit biased because you met Richard, didn't you, Larry? For a 5-year period, Lafleur was the best, maybe even 6-year, but he was the best in the NHL, without a doubt. Calvin says Lafleur better than Gretzky. I don't agree with that. Calvin, though, agrees Bobby Orr is the greatest hockey player of all time. I agree with that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Hey, Bob's your uncle says it's right. 1.88 points per game for Lemieux, and that kind of says it all. And a career cut slightly short by health issues. For me, I mean, or like had half his career cut away because of health issues, almost half.
Yeah, he only played like 10 years. He didn't play long.
I still think best player ever.
No, I don't agree. I don't disagree with that at all. No, I have him as the best. Or Gretz, Howe, and Lafleur. That's my top 4. Lemieux.
I almost don't care how the other 4 come along, but it's Orr at the top for me. All right, there's a game going. We're almost 5 minutes in, 4.5 minutes into the third. 3-1, Joyzy. They've kind of put up a wall that Montreal can't really get through in a way. What, Primo? Primo's still playing well. Holding the fort. Gretzky doesn't get hit. No, Gretzky didn't get hit very much. because if you hit him, you had Semenko on the same line, so Semenko was coming after you. So in general, Gretzky did not get hit. The one big hit I remember from him, and it wasn't when he was in Edmonton or with the Oilers. He was playing for Team Canada, and Gary Suter hit him against the boards and took him out for a good part of the season. That's the biggest hit I remember Gretzky getting. Anthony Lemieux coming back like that, amazing. But remember, Sakko Koivu did it as well. Not to the same effect as Mario, though, because Mario, didn't he come back? And, he put up amazing numbers after he came back, didn't he? Really good numbers still. So I think, without skipping a beat, pretty much, that's something.
6 to 8 weeks for Savard, just announced. Broken hand.
6 to 8 weeks for Savard, broken hand. I was right. Because I'm brilliant. Let's face it, right? No, I'm just joking. It's not me that I actually got that from someone else, and they were right. Yeah, they just I fell a few seconds more behind you. Because I'm behind you again. How did that happen? So, Larry, you're biased. We're not going to count you. Anthony thinks McDavid is the best ever to play. Now, he has to finish his career before you can say that. Those come from the hockey news? Yeah, but the hockey news, Dave, I don't think they're the end all or no all. And I used to love the hockey news. I used to read it every week without fail for many years before computers were around to get all my hockey information and a lot of my stats. No, I don't think I got stats for the pools. I used to do pools before computers. Not fun. Well, it was fun, but it's a lot of time to get all the stats. With our injury luck, we're destined to get the first pick of the year. No, we're not destined for that. We may get it, but we're not destined for it. I don't think it's like that, but maybe you're right. I don't know. I wonder what the puck possession time is. Jersey's got to be leading to that. 7 minutes gone here in the second. In the second. 7 minutes. I think 20 minutes went in the second. 7 minutes gone in the third. I said it, I swear, 2 seconds after I said it, he said exactly what I said. 7 minutes gone in the third. Habs out of gas, maybe. That's actually a good point. I think we've forgotten they played last night. So I doubt they come back here against a really good New Jersey team and arrested compared to them team. Auntie, you have no way to know that, so you can't say that. That's your opinion.
Well,
that's fine.
Plus, I feel like just the first name that popped into my head when I read that was I feel like if you put him one-on-one with Gordie Howe would just beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah, elbow him. Gordie Howe hat trick, all on one guy, one time.
Exactly. He would assist it to himself. He'd just ring it off the boards and blast it in. It's the goal in the assist.
I'm telling you. No, listen. Bobby Orr would skate. I'm telling you, Bobby Orr would skate circles around McDavid. I know you don't believe it's hard to believe, but it's true.
I think
in my opinion. But no, he's not the greatest of all time. No.
I even think a guy like Lafleur would probably skate circles around him too.
McDavid? No, I don't know about that per se. But Bobby
It'd be close though, because Lafleur was a great skater.
McDavid would be hard pressed to take the puck away from Bobby Orr.
Yeah,
because everybody was. Bobby Orr could hold the puck for 60 minutes, pretty much. I mean, that's not exactly true, but I mean, I don't know how far off that is. Jack Eye would just rip McDavid's balls right out of his pants.
I think it'd be a close foot race though between Lafleur and McDavid, because Lafleur was friggin' fast.
Yeah, I mean, look, in modern day, in modern skates and everything, he'd be that much faster.
Yeah.
And if he was trained with all, as he started out with it, like, he'd be as good as anybody today. Penalty. Jack Eye. He's not happy about it either. Holding. Jack Eye's looking at him like, I'm going to get you in the parking lot later, buddy. Do you see him stand on the ice there and look at him? He stared down the freaking official.
I mean, he had his shoulder for half a second, but like the guy was already on the ice.
Yeah,
I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. That's at least.
Who's the ref tonight? Do we know?
I don't know.
He's an asshole. He's an asshole. Scored 4-1.
Foley again.
6 seconds to Foley with his second of the game. Anthony, I know you're young, so McDavid's the best player you've seen, not the best player necessarily of all time. And you're also probably looking at McDavid and the skills he has today and looking at older players and how slow and all that they look. Yeah, different era. Those players growing up today in the same conditions as McDavid look just as good or better than him. So come on, let's be real here. Let's be real now. Oh, I think I forgot to set my team today, but everybody was playing, so it didn't matter. But I forgot to set my team. Good thing Montreal's only got 1 point. All my Montreal players were off the board. I think. Oh, maybe they weren't. I'm not sure even. They played last night. Oh, I probably had them on the board. Damn it. Don Cherry once called Lemieux the biggest floater in the NHL. Yep. And I'm sure that stood up to the test of time. Power play for Montreal.
Oh, yeah. Can't do that.
Is that who the ref is? Pierre Lambert? No wonder we're getting bad calls. He's French. He doesn't like the Habs. Roughing. That was the call. Didn't see it. Don't get a shorty.
You haven't looked at the call I tagged you on Twitter yet, right?
Well,
the bogus call on there's been at least 2 this game where it's I don't know if it's ticky-tack. I don't know if there's and I hate saying this, but I don't know if there's some sort of like a agenda or something, but I don't know. I just feel like every time we try to be physical and it even looks like there could be a penalty called, or even like looks like something could have gone wrong, just boom, penalty. It's like
that's a mild Cross check, man.
He didn't touch him with the stick.
Barely, though. No, he did, but I mean, barely.
But that's what I mean. Like,
I'm telling you, man. Do the Habs lead the league in bullshit calls? I wonder.
Even that call against Jack, I'm like, the guy's on the ice. He didn't bring him down.
That was Jack. Do you see Jack? I stare at the ref.
That's why he was like, he's on the ice. Like what?
Stared him off. Lucky you're not wearing a jersey uniform, dude. You know, he said.
I mean, like I said, I just said in a group chat. Overall, we still got to stay out of the box, but it's just been every game. There's been 2 or 3 really ticky-tack, like
bullshit calls. You can't blame on the Habs players. It's a bullshit.
No, I'm not saying that. No, I know.
Oh.
I'm just
maybe if you take away the bullshit calls, they don't have nearly as many penalties.
Maybe. No, I mean it's still they still can't. I mean there've been legitimate penalties too, though. Like you still got to stay out of the box. But no, it's just every game. It's just been like there's been 2 or 3 calls for him. Like that's just defense. Like I don't know what they're supposed like, and it's calls like that where now you're gonna see players start to go. Well, how am I supposed to play my position? How am I supposed to defend if whenever I get physical now, I'm going to get a penalty called on me? Galley might need a little toupee.
Yeah, well, don't tell me about it. Got more than I got.
Oh, Slav whiffed on the 1T. Galley in there trying to poke the puck loose. Oh, then he got punched in the face.
Yep. And no call. $11 minutes to go in the third in the game. 35 seconds left on the Habs penalty. Power play, if you call it that. Not a lot of power on it tonight.
Oh, Slav. That was a good shot. I don't know if he missed it or got saved.
Missed it up high.
Oh, Galley, you got to be stronger on that, dude.
Yeah, really. Just gave that away. Power play over. And we're just about halfway through the third. Guru, yeah, we saw someone put that up there earlier. I mean, Ovi with the first goal of the season for him.
Oh, Evans, if you settle that. Oh, that took like 10 deflections. Oh, Kovacevic just drilled someone right in the back of the knee. Ouch.
Oh, penalty.
Puck over the glass.
For delay a game.
Oh,
now he's going to try to take Pezzetta.
All are having words.
He's trying to take Pezzetta with him. Tyler Bozak is the greatest Leaf of all time. I agree with that.
Tyler Bozeman.
Who's who? That's what I said. How, like, shouldn't that be called? Yeah, if you're wearing a different sweater, maybe. Or have a different number on your Habs sweater than Galley's. It's actually a good point Anthony makes. Refs are terrible. They were going to count the first goal on Primo. Well, now, can they, unless the coach challenges, they can't review that actually, right?
I don't believe so.
Unless Toronto or the booth there calls them and said, yeah, look, we got to look at that again. I think that's the only way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not happening. Toronto's going to call and say, hey, that goal might have been called back. Or good, whatever. Oh, called back for us. If Ovi passes Gretzky for goals leader, does that make Ovi the GOAT? No. Maybe for goals, but not overall game. I'm not a big Ovi fan.
I feel kind of bad for Primo too, because he's still looked really good. I mean, 3 out of the 4 goals, there's nothing he could do because nobody picked up the goal scorer.
Yeah, I mean, don't worry. He knows. He probably knows that too.
No, I think he does. Yeah.
He still seems fine.
No, he's still looked really good.
Matheson couldn't get to. And he
scored! Holy crap!
And he tried to drop it back, and he couldn't, so he just went in and scored.
Did he go through his legs? I gotta see that.
I think so, but that's what it was. And I didn't have time to say he's gonna score, and he scored because he tried to drop it back. And that was his only option, was to go forward.
Oh, he just went through everybody.
Yeah, he just said, I'm just going to go score. Jesus. Nice. Yeah, it's really a good goal. It's first of the season, by the way, for Matheson.
Let's go get another quick one here. Oop. Oop. Oh, God. Things are falling everywhere. Anderson to the point. Ah!
What happened there?
They had the goalie pulled there too. Did you notice that on Matheson's goal?
Did they?
Yeah, they pulled the goalie to go 6-on-4.
I didn't notice that. That's big balls. Well, I mean, it was a lot of time left on the clock.
Well, they figured, listen, we can't do anything with 1 extra man. Let's see what we can do with 2.
They did it.
And then Matheson said, oh, there's no one to back pass it to. I'm just doing it myself. Zoop.
Yeah, I'm telling you. It just says, okay, I'll just go forward.
Actually, he had the back pass. That might have been just a good move to look off that back pass to get everyone to kind of.
I don't think so. No, because they had the 2-man advantage, so they were looking to drop it back. But it was like Poulin said, that was a really good read when he realized he can't do that.
Yeah,
he saw the situation and just said, "Yeah, I'm going."
Yeah,
it was a good read on his part.
Hmm.
$7:55 left in the third. It's 4-2 New Jersey.
Ooh, Habs.
And Montreal get the next goal because they kind of need that next goal. That I was going to say that it kind of energized them, but not really, eh? They're still in their own zone. Primo grabs a puck and hangs on while the face-off in front of him. Guru, there is still an unmanaged team. Alex is supposed to take it, but he doesn't answer the the invite I've given him. But if you've got someone, yeah, just tell him to send me an email. Oh, geez, look at the time. This is late, this game. I'm going to drop back that next live stream.
Whoa! Oh, that got tipped up a little bit high. Harris. Still with it. Flips it up. Pinches. Tries to win it back. Can't do it. Good play by Newhook. He gets taken down. No penalty. Might have. I couldn't tell if he got tripped or lost his footing, so I'm going to reserve judgment. In front. Oh, Slav just tipped it wide, or not Slav. Who? I couldn't tell who that was.
That was close. I don't know who it was either.
Oh, Pinard just tipped that wide. Slavkovsky. Matheson. He's going to fly forward again.
He's
gets tripped after he lays a big hit.
Yeah,
no call on the
flattens
play.
The guy. I think it was Luke Hughes. He flattened him.
He's like, excuse me, coming through. It scored again. Or at least attempting to. He's Caulfield with it. He's going to go to work in the corner. He's got Matheson. Matheson fires it on. Fought off by Vanacek.
Big push to score a goal.
And front shot! Stopped by Vanacek. Ooh.
So cold. 6 minutes to go.
Barron get back. Good pursuit, Justin Barron. Way to get back. On your horse. And it just couldn't win the race. The Slav. Nice hit there. Oh, good play
Nice
by
pass to
Slavkovsky.
Jacko.
Harbor. He missed the net wide. That was a very nice pass. Arbor with it again. Habs got the zone. Arbor around the net. That's Galley. That's Monahan. A broken stick on the ice.
Yeah, I don't know whose stick it is.
Devil's got numbers here. It's Nyquist. Not Nyquist. I keep thinking Nyquist because his first name's Gustav Lidstrom.
Nyquist.
Monahan. I haven't did it again. Lidstrom. Speed it up a little, boys. Here's Matheson. Susan for just missed on the backhand. Matheson's got to get back. He's going to cover the front. Thrown out in front. Good block by Anderson. Here's Matheson. New plan. Just give it to Mike Matheson. Oh, Matheson lost his footing as I say that.
Good pace here at the end, anyway.
Suge, you gotta. You can't wait for that puck. You got to get after that, man. And Harden on the forecheck. Nah, didn't really work.
Two and a half minutes to go.
Suzuki drops it back. Here's Matheson. Levels another guy.
Yeah, he tried to go around him, but
Caulfield keeps it in. Monahan in front, throws it in front. It's loose. Didn't jam away at it. I have no idea where the hell the thing is. Bodies are everywhere. Vanacek says, "I think I got it."
Yep. 2:06 to go. I don't know. They better get that third goal quick.
Whoever keeps trying to get in front of Matheson when he's making that chip play, he's got to have some balls. They keep getting crunched. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure. I don't know what you said.
No, on that chip play, right? When Matheson chips it in, whoever's getting in front of him that keeps getting leveled.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if it's the same
balls.
guy. I don't know if it's the same
but
guy.
Whoever's in that position, it's like...
He's walking right through them, man. Oh, boy. My brain is tired already. Sorry if I'm quiet right now. Energy drink not really working. All right. Early reminder, because the game's almost over. So post-game show will be at 10:15. So probably just going to do about a half hour. But we'll go over the results of the game and talk about it a little bit. And yeah, we'll do that right after. So post-game show at 10:15. Don't miss it. Hopefully I don't fall asleep in between, but I'll try to be awake. Too bad not better results, although it's not over yet, but it's kind of over. But wouldn't it be cool now that I said that they actually come back and get 2 goals and go to overtime?
Cool.
Let's go. Primo on the bench. Caulfield shot. Then empty. They're going to get an empty netter. Oh, they don't. Minute to go. Wow, Toffoli misses twice on the empty net. Wow. Not meant to be, Tyler. Here, if they don't score here. Timo Meier makes it 5-2. Well, I was close. 5-3 I had. Oh, Toffoli got that? I thought it was Meier. That was Meier. No, it was Toffoli. Where did I see Meier? Stupid me. I swear, I saw Meier on the back of his sweater, but obviously I didn't. All right, I mean, this game is over. No doubt about that. Oh, and they threw hats out. Nice. Not. Have a good one, Larry. Thanks for being here, man. $25 seconds. Come on, 3 goals in 25 seconds. Let's go. It's happened before, but it's not going to happen now. And that's it, boys. So a 5-2 win for New Jersey. All right. So I got to run because I got to get ready for the next one. I'll be back in 15 minutes for the post-game show. Want to thank everybody for being here. Too bad we didn't win tonight, but what are you going to do? Join us for the post-game show, and we'll talk about it. And that's it. Till then, stay safe. Peace out, and we'll see you soon. 15 minutes. All right. Bye, everybody. There you go.
I don't